Welcome back to another installment of Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion about everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and much more. Let's go on down the rabbit hole, folks. Now, what you see on your screen is the face of a woman who has benefited greatly from Black culture, all the way starting back from In Living Color when she was a Fly Girl, which is a Black show, to dating Suge Knight, who is a Black man, to dating Puff Daddy to help her career, Benny Medina, who is kind of Black, but nevertheless, we're talking about somebody whose origins, even in music, is all Black. But at the same time, as you can see, she has a problem with Goldman Sachs giving $100 million for Black women. This is what I'm talking about. These people, and this is again not her first time like making remarks against Black folks. Not to mention, can she really sing? Now, let's keep it real. Like, your monotone singing ass is not the greatest singer in the world, but she can dance, and of course she represents Latinos, so of course she has that market cornered. But the reality is, they're not that much different. So Afro Latino, we're all non-white. But see, once people get to a certain level of success and fame, they try to assimilate themselves with white culture. Now, again, this is not anything directed against white folks. I'm just saying how people do. You come up in the hood, Jenny from the block. Yeah, you was on the block with Black folks and Latinos all living together. Okay? But now you done got them off the block. Now you trying to cock block. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, this is ridiculous. This again is not her first time like making snide remarks about the Black community, but yet Ashanti was singing your songs. You right? She's singing background for you. Like, you can't sing. Now, she can dance, I give her that. But instead of hating on Goldman Sachs investing into the Black woman, why don't you celebrate that? You could have came out a different way and say, you know what, I'm glad to see what they're doing over there. How about we put together or use your celebrity to target your community? And the thing is, I would be happy if this was $100 million for Black people, period. Right? Because it's not like there's any outcry of funding being made for the Black man. As a Black man, of course, I'm going to say that, so don't feel no type of weight. Again, this is my unapologetic opinion. But at the end of the day, our youth have examples of rappers. That's their role models. They need to see more Black businessmen in the community brokering deals, multi-million-dollar deals. That needs to be publicized. We need some activities for young brothers to participate in to put them on a different track. Right? Of course, not everybody's falling victim to the street, but there's a lot of our young folk and some of our old heads still out there in the streets. So this funding could be put to use for all Black people, not just Black women, because keeping it real, a lot of Black women got it going on. They're going to school, they're getting great paying jobs, they're really asserting themselves in this workplace and in this world. So if anything, I would say that Goldman Sachs should have gave $100 million to Black people, period, since there's clearly not going to be any type of reparations, right? So that's kind of off the table. That's just not happening. And the reason for that is, of course, everybody didn't come over on that slave ship as they would have you think. But that's another story. But again, like I said, I go down the rabbit hole, folks. Okay? So this is just another example of somebody profiting from being Black when convenient, doing Black music, sleeping with Black men until you make it to a level where you don't need them anymore. And now you just disown the whole Black community that your whole career was made off. Ja Rule, Murder Inc., all these different people. You go to the Black folks when you need something, just like everybody else do. When it comes to music, entertainment, anything creative, you got to check in with the Black folk first. And the bottom line is, all this division is completely unnecessary. All of this she just said, she could have just went to Goldman Sachs, again, using her celebrity, hey, I'll come and mumble some songs for y'all, do a commercial or do whatever, something. Put me to use some kind of way so we can get some funding for her community, since she doesn't identify with being, I guess, Afro Latina, which we're all just different shades. Hell, people are all the same, and all this division is ridiculous. That's why this country is where it's at now. We're divided over everything. Definitely divided over everything. Anyway, that's my time. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.